Good morning. Good morning. Oh wait, let's see how this is loud. I think it's kind of loud. Turn it down a bit. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. It's a great day. Sunny out. It's warm. Well, kind of warm, but here, and this is it today. This is XRP up 6.8%, 7% USDT. It's blown up. Pour myself some coffee. It is blown up. So this is the daily on XRP. Man, it looks good. Looks really good. So last night I was checking this out. Actually, I put a trade on last night, and I'm up 60%. 10x leverage. There, look at that. Holy shit. That's a fucking big green weenie candle if I've ever seen it. Anyways, XRP is looking great. Like, even on the weekly, you know, back above the weekly trend line, or the moving average. Can't say enough good things about it. Up to 61 cents. It's crazy. We're probably going a lot higher now, to say the least of it. So I've put a small trade on, and we're going to ride this one higher. So if you missed this one, I would expect the following is going to happen. We're going to get a pullback down to this like 53 area at some point. It has to happen. So really, I mean, if it does happen, right? So I would say just be patient and go from there. So taking a look at this, it looks straight up at the moment, which it is, and we may actually touch all-time highs today, or all-time highs for the year, not all-time highs. Those intermediate highs, which we just had a while back. Right. Yeah. So I would expect, I mean, in the best case, right, we'd touch 80 again. In the more worst case, you know, we come up to 70, come over. But look, all you got to be looking for is on the 12-hour. Is any touch back towards the 12-hour EMA is a buy. So that's 51 here. You could be more aggressive. Actually, you could probably go with the 8. 21 is probably a little bit too much. Let me throw on the 8. Oops. I screwed with music. Anyways, that was Funkadelic. That was Moody Man remix. Let me change this to 8. No, I have this on here. I have 8 somewhere. There we go. So any touch back to 56 at the moment on the 8 is a buy. I think that's 8, yeah. Anyway, so use an 8 EMA, just put it up in the 12-hour, and anytime we come back and touch it, it is a buy. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's the 8. You can even go on the daily to be a little bit less aggressive. Let's see what that is. EMA is loading. Yeah, so that's 54. So if we were to come back and touch 54, it'd be a buy. But man, that looks great. Okay, so that goes over that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Still looking good. I mean, still in this wedge, not really doing anything, which is probably leading to the explosion of all the other alts, because you know, BTC is when it's flat, all the other alts seem to pump. Because people are taking their profits in BTC and moving them to other altcoins to chase volatility. But we're gonna have to see some movement in BTC here in the next few days, I would assume. Could be today even. Could be today. That's a nice candle right there. It says Got a nice buy signal on the WT cross, both on the 6 and the 12. Plus, we're trending up. I mean, let's take a look at this on the hourly. Like last night, I was about to put. I wanted to go long BTC, but just didn't want to sit with it overnight. So I think I might just do this and see if I can put it. Whoa, no, that's accelerating. Let's take a look at the 21. So in movements like these, I'd like to see it come back and touch. You know, we may get rejected here, or not, or actually blowing through 6,600. Oh, okay. So there's this could be a move. Wow, very nice. Wow, it's moving a lot. I mean, we'll see if it gets through the other previous short-term high of 66.15. No, it looks like it's coming back down. Anyways, I may want to put another long on. I'm gonna just leave this one on during the day at the 65.50 area to catch it. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Just we're still waiting for some significant movement outwards, which this is it. This is it. Look at that. Wow. Here we go. That's a well big move. That's very nice. I wonder if I could short the top. I wonder, does this mean that ETH is moving? Yeah, here we go, ETH. 238. Big candles on ETH as well too. Very nice, very nice. I'm short ETH at the moment at 230. I've got another short on at 249 in case we get there. I actually hope we get there. Again, I'm looking to short ETH in the long term, just because I don't think that 169 was the bottom. Look at this. What's happening with BTC? Something's happening. So I'm just watching the BitMEX order book. It's having trouble. It's struggling. And so it's not one of those huge like 100-point moves. It's about a 50-point move. It's not even that big. It's not over yet though, so it hasn't been. We haven't gotten the down candle out of here, so fully rejected. I wonder if this is because of. Wow, and then XRP is just flying today, flying. So that means that EOS is probably flying as well. Yep. 5.8. Let's get out of these 21-minute charts and go back to the 12. Okay, so EOS, again, probably looking to break. I'm looking for it to break out of here, this area. So above like 6.3, kind of indicate that we're breaking the trend and pushing to new highs. What else is there? Let me just go down and take a look at the. I have all the futures down at the bottom, so no moving on BTC yet. I think that again it needs to break out of that wedge pattern before we get any significant changes up or down. You know, we need to have like a 10% up day or 10% down day in BTC to really give some confirmation. Not these like bound these bounce around days. So these are going to be the new. So that was XRP. This is LTC and BitMEX. Screw this. I'm just going to go back to here. So LTC USD looks okay. I mean, it feels weak. LTC does, like, it's not performing the same as like LTC BTC is more distinguishable. So it feels like we've been pushing up, volume's increasing, but we're not really getting anywhere. I would think that we come back down on LTC at some point. Just really waiting for the catalyst to get that turnover. Then I'll probably look to go short, but nothing right now. That's for, what else is there? ADA. Man, these are all tough. Let's just go here. The new futures are kind of short. That looks nice, kind of. So this could be played nicely on BCH. By just assuming that it's going to make another leg up, right, to touch these highs at least at 91. You could have your stops down at 79. I may actually make this trade today. So I would look for some touch in this area. I want 79 to be touched, but I don't think it's going to happen with the big move that we just had. You could probably shoot for like 80. So let's just do this. I'm gonna put this trade in today. Yeah, I mean 80 would be the place that I'd want to be in. I'd want to have it as the lows, and I don't want to take the new highs. So this is it's theoretically what the trade setup would be, and it would be a 6-to-1 trade where I take 2% down move, to have super tight stops of just those short-term lows off this peak that we had, and the rebound, and then kind of expect that we're going up to new highs for BCH to make a higher high would be the goal. Kind of like it's the same pattern that we have right now in XRP, right? So we peaked, we came down, we made a low. Now we're in this kind of middle area, really waiting for a sell-off to come back to make this kind of cup and handle pattern, I think is what it's called, and then push up to new highs. This is just perfect. You could have rebought here. So really looking for that with BCH as well too. We can take a look at the USD. Yeah, so on BCH, really it's looking for the lows, right? Looking for the lows and then trying to catch it as it goes to new highs. So I'll probably put that one in a little bit later. I'll be watching how it develops. We'll just leave this here until tomorrow. Let's come back to BTC. So BTC again looks decent. I probably, again, like I want to pull back in BTC to 21 EMA on the hourly, wherever that is. That may not happen, actually. To here, to like 66. If we could pull back to 66, that'd be really nice. But I don't think it's going to happen with that candle. So we had a nice squeeze, and now we've pushed up. We should come up and test this 67 area, but it is debatable. Again, I'll have to see how it plays out. But again, after hitting this move, I don't want to get into this at the moment. It's too much too much uncertainty on what can happen. I'd rather take the bounce as it's moving up, and then try to catch it down here, and then go with it. So I think that covers everything for today. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. And see what's trending in the top 100. Redcoin, Loom, XRP, Hollow, PVIX. Okay. Gainers and losers. This is the big one. Odyssey. So the big ones are Streamer, Datacoin, Odyssey, and yeah, that's about it. And next, so it's hard to see. On gas, Ontology Gas took a hit, and Block Mason took a hit. All right, so that kind of wraps it up. Still waiting again. So take a look at the daily. BTC is still stuck in this like really tight range, and it's compressing very tightly. We're not broken out of this wedge yet, which again, it's all psychological. If we do break out of it, it'll be quite a big move one way or the other. So yeah, really just waiting for that, and we will be back tomorrow with another live stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and have a good Sunday, and see you tomorrow.